Ready?
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Mum's House. My name is Joshua Letkeman. This is my brother, Jake Letkeman.
Hello.
This song is called Future Soulmates, and I wrote it last Christmas. I'm tired of sleeping alone. Where are you? And when are you coming home? To me, I'm tired of living alone. It's not that I'm lonely, it's just that I'm growing old. I want you around. Do you think about me? Do you dream of me too? Do these same thoughts run through your mind the way that they do for me about you? And I lay here each night and dream of your head next to mine. I ask when you will come into my life. I may have never seen your face, but I'll know it when we finally meet. I hope someday real soon. And I pray that my voice carries through and it finds you and it leads you to me, or me back to you. Do you think about me? Do you dream of me too? Do these same thoughts run through your mind the way that they do for me about you? And I lay here each night and dream of your head next to mine. And I ask when you will come into my life. In my dreams you carry a light so I can find you when I am at peace, when I am complete. So I clean out the pain in my heart and keep moving forward. In the distance I see, think a light moves towards me. Do you think about me? Do you dream of me too? Do these same thoughts run through your mind the way that they do for me about you? And I lay here each night, dream of your head next to mine. And I ask when you will come into my life. Come into my life and hold up your light. 'Cause I am lost at sea and I need it to guide me. Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. Well, that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
It's I feel kind of repetitive because I say like the exact same phrase to every band who comes in here, but I mean it. It's just like it's so cool to connect with people from the community.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, it's awesome to meet you for the first time, and
Likewise. Yeah.
yeah, here's some music. I'm just gonna ask you some questions.
Sure.
Kind of get to know you a bit better.
No.
Even though we talked. No.
Not allowed.
No question.
We're going to the second song, please.
Yes.
But yeah, so this is questions for both of you because you guys both write music. What draws you to writing music? Like, what do you write about most, do you think?
Ooh.
It's a very broad, general question, but I'm just like I don't know, every storyteller, I feel like they have like kind of something that pushes them to write and pushes them to create. And I'm just curious what kind of that is for you guys.
Want to go first? Need to think a bit.
I tend to write about myself. I do some story songs too, but mostly just life. It's like a way of venting and getting out my emotions and feelings in a positive way that creates something beautiful from something potentially sad or hurtful in the past that I've gone through. So, yeah.
I mean, basically the same thing. I find that I tend to write from like I'm most creative in like that extreme negative emotional cycle. I'm trying to get away from that because like it gets a little exhausting just having to be super depressed to write a good song.
Yeah, it's like so much
or
emotion.
a song in general. So I'm trying to find more inspiration from things that I've experienced recently or like more positive influence that I have in my life.
Oh, that's cool.
In 2014, when I went through a really rough period, I started writing more positive stuff, less negative and angry and blaming. And I remember a few times being like just my lowest, sad, and writing like the most positive songs. Weirdly enough. Yeah. So
it kind of like helped you get through the situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wrote songs to get myself through things.
Yeah.
And since then, my lyrics have taken on a whole different style. So it's a lot of more positive healing,
awesome.
growing, and whatnot.
Yeah, I love hearing like the stories of like what kind of pushes people. Yeah. There's a friend that a few of us in the back here behind the scenes have, and he always asks us really deep existential questions because he just loves hearing the answers. And he asked me one time, he was like, "Why do you art?" I was like, I've never really thought about that.
Okay.
But that's just a really cool question, I find, because like same as you, I like creating things kind of about life.
Yeah.
This show is like a little less so. I really love music, so trying to get that together was really nice for me. But I would love to like do features one day and kind of make movies. And my favorite movies are about just like everyday people, because like it kind of like it helps you with your situations, and you can put a lot of just like
it's
life.
Relatable.
It's nice to relate.
Yeah, it's so relatable.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was gonna put this question last, but it actually just like works really well with this.
Okay.
So next question is, what do you find like pushes you through when you're just like really done making things? Like sometimes I just don't want to do any more work that's related to this, like when I'm in a slump or something like that. But I don't know, I push through eventually, and I come out and I make more stuff. So what kind of helps you just keep on creating, even though sometimes it can be frustrating and such as that?
I find when I'm in that point where like there's that classic self-doubt, like, oh, you write something really awesome, like, oh, wait, this is cool, and it's like 2 days later, like, wow, that was terrible, what did I do that for? And then you kind of get into that slump where you feel like nothing you write is good, or nothing that you're doing is worth the time. But then like I find I reconnect with people and local like friends and musicians in the scene, and I just kind of get, it almost like rekindles that spark to like where I'm like, wow, there's like a really crazy community here, and it's just kind of like you can kind of draw inspiration from that fact, and that's how I get through that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love the
Same.
community here.
No, I'd say the same.
Yeah.
Thing.
Come with your own answers.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Normally, if I'm feeling like that, I normally just put the song away and don't write. I'll just leave it for the time being. But
Just
to
take
get
it
back
away?
into it, I find that, hanging out with people, normally for like hanging out with friends and we're at a party and we're jamming, that just rejuvenates it. And I feel that spark in my soul again when I play with Jake, especially just music.
To keep on making.
I was lucky enough. He came to one of the festivals that I went to this summer.
Real
He came
Love.
to Real Love.
Wonderful
nice.
festival, yeah.
And
Everybody should go to that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go to all the small festivals. They're great.
Yeah.
And I was really, really stoked because I got to play music with him and other people for like, it was like 9 or 10 hours.
I think it was after Micah finished on Friday.
We just-
like around midnight or 12:30, we jammed until
Probably about
8 in the morning.
Yeah, something like that.
We just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was
it's those moments that I can kind of draw from when I'm like, oh, what's the point? And it's just like, oh yeah, that's the point.
That's actually kind of similar for me. It's just like that aspect of community. Like this is one of my favorite days of the month when we film this kind of stuff, because I just like, one of the reasons that I wanted to have this started was just getting a bunch of really talented people in one room and kind of making cool, interesting stuff. And it's all local people. And we just have such a strong, vibrant community here.
Yes.
And I love being able to like just show it off a bit. It's just like all the musicians that have passed through, and we've had a rotating crew in visual behind here, and everyone's just
We
really
got some
talented.
Kevins today, right?
Yeah, we have
Double
multiple
Kevins
Kevins today.
One mic.
2 Kevins, a mic, and a Quincy.
2 turntables and a microphone.
It's a
you go.
solid team.
Want to play that one?
Yeah, we play do like a 20-minute jam.
Okay.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
actually,
we're glad that you're doing this. This is wonderful for the community.
thanks so
you
much.
again. Yeah.
I love doing it, honestly.
Yeah,
we
really
all have a really good time back here. My last question actually almost ties in again.
Okay.
So you guys have another project together, June Killing Stones.
Correct, yes.
Is your band you're in together.
Yeah.
And you put out this video for the song Leap that I watched it, and I absolutely loved it, because I think it really
Thank you.
it really shows like this awesome sense of community that
Yeah.
can grow through music and stuff like that. If anybody hasn't seen it, I'm gonna put the link down below.
Did you have a favorite part?
You know what? Honestly, I just kind of liked it as a whole. When you guys were going through, this is part where you're going through like a trailer or something like that.
That's a caboose on my
Train
grandparents'
caboose.
property. A real
I
caboose.
thought it was. There we go.
Yeah.
And that part, I loved it.
Nice.
And it's just like, if nobody's seen the video, some context is, I think it's like all your friends and family, right?
Yeah. Did you read the brief synopsis? Well, not
I
brief.
think I did. I think
Okay.
I did. I read it a while back, so I'm not
Okay.
totally. But it was like all your friends and family, and it was this. It's pretty much one shot. I think there's a couple cuts.
It was supposed to be one take, but
Yeah.
we had to do it in 3. So
But it's just really cool, and it's unique, and it's interesting.
Thank you.
And it, how did that come about? Like, how did all this happen?
I was sad and I got divorced, and I wrote a song.
Divorce?
I went through a rough time. Yeah, back in
Yeah.
was that
That was summer 2015.
that was 2016? It was a year ago.
2016.
Man,
Oh,
get
wow.
your facts straight. Yeah, back in August, I was talking with my sister Andrea, and she was helping me through a rough time, and dealing with my sadness and going through grief and whatnot. And something she said that night just sparked something in me. And the next morning, I woke up. I had dreamt the song in my head, and I sat down there, quickly started recording it, wrote it within an hour, recorded it within 2 hours, all by
wow.
myself. I played everything.
Yeah.
And a week later, I said, I want to shoot a video. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah.
And a week later from there, we got everybody together and organized it and shot it. So in 2 weeks from writing the song, recording it, to filming, it came together really quickly. We gathered some people, got together,
Yeah.
made a day of it at my grandparents' farm.
So cool.
And it was so much fun. And looking back on it a year later now, it means so much to me to watch it. It's just a really special moment captured in time there,
Yeah.
of us. And
Just all that family and all
Yeah.
those friends there.
yeah, we have lots of like really cool backstage or behind the scenes video footage that I'd like to make a little mini
Oh, yeah.
doc.
Oh, that'd
on
be
that.
awesome.
So,
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually.
So that's the story of Leap.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting. It was awesome to get to know you even better.
Thank you for having us.
Feel free just to introduce your next song and go into it.
Okay, this one is called A Path in the Dark. Oh yeah.
I woke up to silence, the night was bleeding black. I woke up beside myself, feeling sad. I woke up in silence on the bathroom floor. I woke up in silence and I said once more, again. Again. As the fog rolled in, a roar was heard, where the march began in my own backyard. The war outside started seeping in, as the war inside my mind began to dim. Again. And let our songs now bring you peace. Let our songs now heal the weak. And let our songs now be your guide. Oh, again. Again. And you say nothing really matters, it's always been. Nothing really matters, let this mean world spin. And as your sunbird started flying home, his regrets left behind has freed his soul, which will now flourish in the open sky. Our enemies will vanquish all in time again. And everybody would know my name, and everybody would feel the same, and everybody won't turn their back. Everybody say that's sad. Oh, again. Again. So I lit a candle for the ones dead dear. I raised my sorrows and I burned my fear. I cleaned out cupboards in my weary soul. I plead with you to heal your world again. If everybody could treat you right, and if everybody had seen the light, and if everybody could feel your pain, and if everybody could feel the same, oh, again, again.
Take it away.
Beside myself, now in love. The part of me I'd swept beneath the rug. My third eye open to a whole new world. I woke up beside myself and said, again, again. Again, again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us again, too.
It was fantastic music. I'm so happy I got to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Mom's House, and thank you for watching.
That's great. Let's do it.
Cool.
Right on.